Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing some more fairies versus vampires, and you'll see here that we are actually in Granite Falls. And I have to admit, I just cheated with the Sims because they were all standing out the front here. As you can see, I'll go down in the house a bit. So as you can see, they're all inside in random places, and that was because they were all going to die, apart from these two, which are already full fairies and don't have any effect with the sun. But the rest of them, because they're all failings and they're all learning how to be proper grandmasters and all of that kind of stuff, they were all going to die if I left them outside. So if you can see, because I put them all into the same household, but if you can see, so yeah, they've all got full needs because I had to put it up. Why has that got a blank wall? Huh. That's a bit weird, but I've put some stuff, I've edited these lots a little bit, so like in this random blank room I've got a meditation stool. I added some of these boxes so that we can put some of our collectibles in here and they can be stored here. The biggest change, or one of the biggest changes, is probably this outside. So by the way, also, they're coming here because this is a training camp. So they're training how to be better vampire, or I guess fairies, and that's why they're here. And the members of the council, those two, are going to be teaching them. But if you can see here, like, I wanted them to be able to fish and get their food in the daytime. So if they're under a shelter, they can still do things even if it is sunny outside. So I've put this pond out here so that they can still fish underneath the sunlight, and I put a few trees here and that kind of thing. Another big aspect to this, and you can see because they're going downstairs, there's a downstairs down here, and that's this room here, and this is for their training. So when they want to do spas and things like that, they can do it down here in the basement. And I've got some little books here so that they can study too. So there's quite a lot which I've changed about this lot, I guess. So I know I haven't started, but let's just start playing. So they can do what they want. So yeah, this room is obviously going to be the council members, Yasmin's and George's, and then I'm hideous. My face is a mess. I can't go anywhere looking like this. It's fine. Don't overreact. So that's the parenting thing. Taylor has advised Isabel affecting her character values. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is going to add an extra thing to it. So, yeah, we're going to have her being a teenager as well and have to control or influence her as a person, which is kind of weird, I guess. Maybe I should have started this with just teens or just adults, I guess, but that's another thing to worry about later. But the couples, I think it's Sarah and Alfie, are going to stay there. And then the other two boys are going to stay there. And then I think possibly she's going to stay here. I'm not sure how it's going to work. Yeah, I think the teen and also Eleanor are going to stay there. So parenting level 1. So apparently he's the parent. That's a little bit strange. Oh well. But I guess that is what it is. So she is working out. All right. So what we'll do, I think, is we will get some volunteers. I think. I think. Let's stop saying that. So we've already got someone here fishing away. So let's get her looking for frogs and fishing as well. And then we can where's Alfie? He's going fishing as well, but he is walking outside to begin with, so that's not good. But I'm glad it's working. So when she's underneath there, we've got a camper person. Oh, look at him, sun gazing. So where is he? So he's around there and he's fine. So they're on all corners of the of the fishing pond and seem to be doing all right. I hoped that like maybe they could like line up on that one side, but oh well. We'll get Eleanor. I keep going to call her Luna after her surname, but we'll get her to do. So we'll be doing the herbalism skill while we're here, and we'll be training. I think maybe we can get some training classes going right now. So who is left over? So let's get Eleanor down here. Let's get her to teleport here. Let's get George down here as well. Is she doing, what's she doing? So I think actually we've got enough people fishing. So let's get her to stop doing that. He can carry on fishing. Isn't she going to look for frogs? I don't know. Let's leave it. Let's get them to do some fishing first. So she can come down here too. Who's left over? Is he doing anything? Yeah. Is he doing anything? Gabriel, so you've got to come downstairs as well. So we'll train with these guys first. So there's 3 of them, unfortunately. So are they taking the books already? What have they done to the books? I guess I've just put them away. Oh, never mind. Alright, so we're going to get them to train. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. So maybe we can get... No, stop. Don't go upstairs. So if we get him to maybe spar. Let's get him, yeah, let's do that. So vampire. Well, let's get him to train her. Why not? And then what else can we do? So he's obviously got a little bit higher skill. Where has he gone? These guys. No, don't cloud gaze. Teleport here. This is kind of why I wanted to control all of them, because I knew trying to get them to actually train down here would be such a mission. So we can get her to... They don't even know each other. Okay. Vampire. Alright, let's pause. So can we get her to train her or spar with her? Request training? No, she needs to request a training. Fair enough. I'm learning, you guys. I'll get there. So friendly. Let's see if it's here somewhere. Discuss plasma. So that's show off powers. No. Is there a train option? No. Let's get them to spar then. See what happens. Look at him being all meditative. I think that's because he does the yoga thing as well, so he can meditate in 2 ways. Or transport himself in 2 ways. So let's... Why can't she... So she's getting trained by him. Maybe we can get someone else to come downstairs. So what are you doing? There's so many vampires to take care of, I swear. But okay. It's so tricky. So these guys aren't fishing anymore, which is annoying. So have they got anything in their inventories? No. So we'll get him to look for frogs. Come out of there. And then do some fishing. Okay. Let's keep it as that for now. So what are you doing? Are you coming downstairs? So she can get trained by the other guy or other person. Let's pause it. So let's get her to brood about being a vampire. No. It's hard to find like all of the things to do with vampires. It's hard to see where they are. I wish they were like all in the vampires, like all of the vampire interactions were in there. Okay, so we can do training there. Can we get these 2 to fight? No, stop. Couldn't catch a frog. They're slippery. Better luck next time. Fair enough. Alright. So, let's request training. There we go. So these guys are learning. That's pretty cool. So I'm not sure what his is. So what did I put his vampire stuff as? So he is a prime vampire. So he doesn't have much longer. So he's obviously already been training for a while. I think it's because his mum and her, or their grandma, both of their grandma is pretty good at being a fae or whatever, or is like a grandmaster or whatever. So they get training at home. Okay, let's see. So let's get these two to spar. Yes, there we go. It came up straight away. Can they do it in here? I hope so. No, don't go away. Alright, I keep getting nervous when I see them like this because I keep thinking that they might, you know, let's go fishing. Look for frogs. Go fishing. So what is he? Has he caught anything? No! They are so terrible! They are so terrible! Oh well. Alright. Back to training. Let's watch these guys spar. What are they gonna do? Come on then. Conflict resolution has gone down. That's interesting. But they're not teens. That's interesting that spar makes it go down. But they're supposed to be friends. So she won. That's kind of weird. Or is she losing conflict? No. That's weird. That's weird that they're losing it even though, you know, they don't have any of that. I don't know. That's pretty strange actually. It surprises me that that would do it because I guess it makes sense, but they're supposed to be training and sparring and stuff. I don't know, maybe maybe vampires aren't supposed to have very good conflict resolution. Oh, alright. What else can we do? Let's get them to spar again, why not? Okay. Now let's get... He can train her a bit more. So, let's do vampire. No, we don't want to do that. So now I know I have to keep reminding myself that I need to be the actual other person. Quest training. Needs to wait before she can be mentored by the sim. Okay, fair enough. So they need to swap it round a bit. So maybe she can get training from her instead. Vampire. Okay, it's friendly. It's kind of funny that they don't know each other. Okay, and maybe she can then do it from him instead. Let's see. Sarah's either the same rank or not high enough rank to train this sim. Ah, I see. So, yeah, I keep forgetting. Wait. Can't... Oh, offer. That's why. Okay. Can we get, like... request? Okay, so she has to wait a bit. So let's get her to spar with him instead, I guess. And then... these guys which have trained need to take a break and we need to train the other ones, obviously. Looks like all the fish in this area are too crafty for Alfie. Fair enough. Alright, so Alfie, you can come down here. And then also, I guess he can get training, can't he, from her? He doesn't know her either. None of them know each other. And then it was him, wasn't it? So they can go here. And... so they're showing off each other's powers. Okay. Right, so what were we doing? So he needs to get training from her. You're gonna let's stop doing stuff. Let's stop showing off powers. Even though it's helping. These two are getting along well. Alright. Let's see. So has he done the friendly introduction? Let's see if he can get training from her, or whether it's the person. I don't know. Who's the one who it ends up. Gabriel needs to wait before he can mentor by the sim. Okay, what about the other guy? Can they not do any training for a little while? Are they exhausted, or like, what's going on? It's difficult to tell. So where did he go? Oh, so he's out here fishing. Cool. Well, I think we should get Eleanor to do a bit of fishing. And then what else can we do? So I guess we can get them just to read about vampires. Let's have a look. So open. Are there any books in here? Let's get him to read that. Should probably get a few of the same book. So yeah, let's do that, because this isn't actually like money that is any of theirs. So let's get some of them to train by reading instead. Show all. Skill. Or do they need to? They need to do it from a computer, don't they? That's annoying. Alright. Let's do that then. Oh, we can't buy a computer. Damn. That is annoying. Anyway, I think, yeah, we'll just leave it at that then. So, I'll just have to take it in turns to read the book. Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Vampire on fire. Oh dear. Okay, well, these two, what's she doing? See what's happening. See what's happening when. Oh, okay, so with their fighting, is that it? Yay, we got our first fish. You guys, I'm happy. Finally got there. Alright, so let's go up. Because she can actually go outside, so we'll get her to look for frogs. We'll go around and try and find some of those, and we will get him to do some fishing, I think. So we'll get him over by the fishing spot down here, because he can go out in the sun. Okay, so I just cheated, and now she can create plasma packs. So let's create these into plasma packs. There we go. And there she appears. It's pretty cool. So I think what I did with her was, instead of doing it as a vampire trait, I instead made her teleport with the meditation skill instead. So that opened up more possibilities for her to be able to use the other powers and stuff, which is what this is all about. So I think for this first day, what we need to do really is get food. So I think all of them are going to be able to do that. So we'll have... What are you doing? No, let's not like that. Let's go fishing. Who else can we bring over here? Let's bring Taylor over here. He can go fishing as well. Who else can we bring fishing? Let's make... He can carry on reading if he wants to, actually. We don't need everyone fishing. else? So she's already fishing over there. What is she doing? So she's not doing anything, so we can get her to fish over here. And then Yasmin, she can also fish over here once she's done. And then hopefully we'll get some plasma packs. But probably what I'll do is I'll fast forward a little bit while they're fishing so that you guys don't have to watch that. But if anything exciting happens, I will start it again and you guys will be able to see. I also want to work on their relationships while they're here. You guys will have to let me know because eventually I want this to be a legacy style thing. So we want Eleanor to get with someone eventually so that she can have children and all of that kind of stuff. But what are your ideas on what could happen? Like, who do you think she should be with? Discovered plasma packs, yay! So now he can get plasma packs, I think, but not make them. Oh, alright, so let's see if Eleanor's got anything yet. Let's have a look. So she just caught one, yay, a little goldfish. So now let's create a plasma pack from it. I wonder how much these sell for, actually. How much do these sell for? 50. So she's made a lot of money there. That's interesting, actually. So if you fish and make them into plasma packs, you can earn some money. So that's probably a good thing if you haven't got vampires, but you have got the vampire pack and you don't need to use the fish, then maybe that's a good idea. If you've got fish which aren't the best and aren't, you're not collecting them and you don't need to use them, you're just practicing the fishing skill, probably that's a good technique. But also there's with Eleanor is also, there's obviously the people here, but we do have some townies, we do have some vampires, we do have lots of people that she could have interest in. So maybe in the next episodes or so, she is going to stay here and we're going to train a little bit more, and that's going to be the next couple of episodes, but or at least one more. I'm not sure. I want to, fully do some of this and get some of their relationships up and stuff like that, if it's on camera or off camera. But maybe we can get them to, her to meet some people around town, maybe meet some people in the vampire community as well, now that she's spent more time. And look how happy she is. I'm so happy for her. But maybe when she spent more time in the Fae community, she can spend a little bit of time in the vampire community. But you guys will have to let me know in the comments what you think. Right, let's have a look. Where's Yasmin? She is there fishing, alright, so let's get her to make a plasma pack. Has she got any fish? Let's have a look. Yes, she does. So we'll give all the plasma or all the fish to these guys, and they can make them into plasma packs, but we will share it amongst everyone, I think. So that is quite an expensive frog, actually. That might be a good idea. Maybe we can get Eleanor to keep that one, and she can do that for breeding. I don't know. Maybe it'd be a good idea, because then that's an endless supply of plasma packs, almost, isn't it? Because you can get, the frogs breeding, and then you get a plasma pack a day for doing nothing, pretty much. Right. So what's he doing? So he's going to stargaze. That's cute. So let's get him to make friends with the guys. Maybe they can all stargaze together, or at least two of them. Should we be friends? So, she got anything? No. We'll get him. What's he doing? S'more. I thought that was a book, actually. Okay, let's go here. Does he know him? Apparently he's just go here. The thing is they were all chatting, so I'd be very surprised if they didn't all know. Well, they're part of the club anyway, so they have to know each other. Let's friendly, more choices. Finding this stuff is so annoying. Stargaze, there we go. I probably went past it a few times. It's pretty cool watching them, to be fair. Whoa! That's insane! Look, all the purple everywhere. This is friendly fighting, apparently. I do get positive stuff from it, so... And are they gaining, like, points? It looks like it. Okay, let's go. The conflict resolution is annoying me. Let's do another one. And then, are they gonna spar? Yeah, because the conflict thing is going down. It's pretty cool to watch, to be honest. Where's Eleanor? Can you hurry up? You stargazing. What the hell? Right, go here. What? Why are they all walking away? Are they watching? They must be. Show of powers. Let's get these two to spar. I'm just going to get all of them to spar. They can all spar with each other. Offer training. We'll do that. I don't remember making him better than the others, to be honest. Maybe it's just on that. Declare eternal love. That's funny. Let's get these two to spar. Show them how it's done. Spar. Although I did want Eleanor to do it, but oh well. She's so far away. Let's brood about being a vampire. I guess that's kind of an okay thing to do. They all watch. Look at them. Who's gonna win? Which master is gonna win out of the two of them? Oh, it's him. It is entertaining. See what's happening. Alright, who else? So maybe we can get the brother and sister to do something. Let's do them. I feel like this episode is going to be the longest thing ever, but I'm really enjoying playing it. I am. I don't want to stop playing. I should probably make this into 2 episodes, but just show off powers. I'm having a lot of fun, okay? I am. I should probably stop this, though. I want them to fight. Fight, 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 fight. So who's going to win between these two? Can you imagine if you were singing this actually in person? I'm probably what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to stop this part, play with these guys a bit more off screen, and maybe we can do something else tomorrow, but in their next day, so that, you know, it's some variety and we can maybe search for some things to harvest and to grow, and we can have them in our garden, and we can get some frogs and some stuff for plasma packs and do a lot of collecting. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully see you again soon.